Greetings. Welcome. I'm Stasia Bliss. I am your spiritual advisor. I am sending this video out. It can be found on YouTube, but also on my newsletter so that I can inform you all on what offerings are available this fall and winter. So first of all, I'm going to give you 7 options to work with me. The first one is always readings. I'm always available for a reading anytime. I mean, of course, given that I'm available, but I do readings via text message or Signal, WhatsApp, Voxer, any of these basic texting and photo audio apps so that I can send you images of the pictures and audio recordings of them. I always do readings by donation. So anytime you're needing to know can you pull me some cards for this or that, I have a plethora of decks that I pull from, including the tarot, crystal oracle cards. I use nature spirits. I use the runes. I use all kinds of decks to help me get the clearest answer for you. So you can always ask me for a reading. That is number 1. Number 2, I also work on astrology charts. So I can do a write-up on your natal chart. That is my second offering. It does take me about a week to write up everything that I see in your chart, which includes star placements. It includes major components that I see in the chart, conjunctions and squares and so forth, different placements. I also include your solar and lunar eclipse patterns, which can be found through researching spiritual astrology. And generally this write-up I do for $3.33. It's about a 20-page report, 15 to 20-page report. You can also opt to add in to that a composite chart for you and a partner, or I can do a composite chart separately for $2.22. So that is option number 2. The third thing that I'm offering is really exciting. I've actually been working with this for years with a friend of mine who is awesome at it, and I finally have been studying it on my own, and I'm happy to share Cards of Destiny readings. So using Robert Lee Camp's Cards of Destiny love cards and Cards of Destiny card charts, see, we each have a card. This is the original purpose of the playing cards, your basic playing cards deck. So depending on when your birthday is, I'm December 21st, so I'm a 10 of hearts. And that card is your life card based on your birthday. And then you have, each year, your cards change. You have a long range card that dictates what the energy that is prevalent that year. And then every 52 days of your year, you have a different element that's presiding. So like your first 52 days of the year after your birthday is ruled by Mercury. And you have specific cards that are there each year that change. And it kind of acts like a blueprint for how your year is unfolding, what energies are available to you so you can best maximize your gifts and the cosmic influences for you. Also, you can look at you and another person's cards and see how compatible you are. Look at the 5 strongest connections that the 2 of you have and what the compatibility is, what the intensity is, what the difficulty levels are, to see if this is a person that you have long-term connection with. So I offer both the Cards of Destiny readings together and also your personal. I'm doing the couples compatibility life cards for $55 because there's 5 of them. It's pretty simple and basic. Or personal year spread I'll do for $144 because it'll take me a little longer to put that together. So I'm excited to start offering that. The next thing I'm going to offer, that's not the 4th thing, and I've always offered this over the last 10 or more years, but people don't always know that I do it. And so I want to bring it back up today because it is actually one of my favorite things to do, and that is to use the Key Vesta. The Key Vesta is a 4-deck, 144 card Lemurian deck for spiritual advice. And it basically, in the form of the Hakulit, as taught by my mentor and teacher, Almeen, this is a way of helping take a question that you might have and have it expanded in you. The cards help expand in you so that you get a bigger vantage point of why you're really asking this and what's really going on. And we go through an 8-card pull, at the end of which you receive a powerful sigil. You can see on this one, this is somebody's reading, and their 8 cards are drawn out into the sigil shape. And this is not just a symbol, it actually continues to radiate the energy of the reading into your environment. I recommend putting it on your altar or under your bed for the next week or two as you absorb and calibrate what came through for you in your Hakulit reading. So if you're interested in having that, you have some question, you just can't seem to figure out the answer, why is this thing happening, and you want to get a higher perspective. This is only for people who are open to really getting a cosmic perspective of what's going on, helping to attune to the oneness frequency. Highly recommend doing a Key Vesta Hakulit reading, and I'm offering those only for $99 each, and that comes with your own sigil during this fall. The other thing that I do, and probably one of my favorite things, I can probably say this about everything I do, but is shadow work. Shadow integration work is some of the deepest work and sometimes the most challenging work to do on our own. So utilizing tools I've learned through working with Lisa Kay of Integrated Consciousness, and also studying the alchemy of yoga and various other components of inner alchemy, including angelic alchemy, I will take you on a journey into your triggers and things that you haven't been able to integrate yet from your past, including childhood wounds, including relationship stuff. It could be around money, it could be around physical issues. Whatever that is, I will help guide you through seeing, illuminating where those things exist in you, how to integrate them so that you become a more powerful person. This really is the way to access your greatest form of wealth. So I do offer these sessions at $222 per session. Sometimes goes a little longer than an hour. Or I do offer package deals in this because usually just one session is not enough. So 3 sessions I am doing for $444 or 6 for only $599. So each package gives you an even bigger discount. And if you want to take all of this work to the next level, the next thing I'm offering is mentorships. Now, I always offer this every year. Usually have a few going on at a time. So a mentorship is really, I used to only offer in 6 and 12 month versions, but because time is speeding up so much now, I am offering month-long mentorships that really accelerate your path. So for $1,000, you have access to me basically all month. We do a good chunk of a session every week. You also have one mastermind healing session somewhere in the month, usually at the beginning, sometimes in the middle, as well as regular exercises and techniques, regular access to me via phone and text message to check in, to ask questions, to get feedback. Readings are included in this, clearing sessions, integration. It's basically all the things that I do, as much as we can do in the month to help activate your gifts. And also I help to see what things of yours you're really good at. Why were you attracted to working with me in the first place? What are some of those gifts that you want to turn around and be able to offer to other people? So this isn't just about your own path and healing, but also starting to activate gifts where you can then help other people along the way. So be honored if this is the right thing for you. If it is, you'll send me an email and I will send you a questionnaire first to fill out to make sure this is something that you really are a yes about. And following the consultation, free consultation with your questionnaire, we'll decide if we go forward. Now, after 2 months of mentorship, you are permanently available for discounted sessions always. So like a $222 shadow work session would then be $144, and I pretty much keep the $144 price for life for you. even as my sessions may go up. And I do have clients that are always at that price now after having worked with me, so it's kind of a perk. And the final thing I want to offer this fall is a VIP day. Again, it's been a while since I've done a VIP day. This time I want to offer VIP days if you are ready to learn muscle testing and reading the Akashic Records. Okay? So if you want to be able to ask the Akashic Records anything, including past life stuff, what's going on with my body, I do basic muscle testing training, which helps you strengthen your self-trust and your ability to listen to your intuition. This VIP day, which is a 6 to 8 hour day, can be broken up into 2 4-hour days. Also is an intensive program. Okay, it's an intensive where I also give you all 50 charts that I have created for accessing the Akasha, as well as questions that you can answer to refine the ability to get information out of this field. And working this way with the subconscious and with the Akasha will help you open up your intuitive capacity even deeper, to eventually you won't even need the charts. But sort of like a seaman going out into the sea, charts of the charted seas is necessary so you don't get lost and you don't not know what you're looking at. So the full day comes with exercises, muscle testing training, the charts, and so much more to help you refine your personal gifts so that you can begin to help other people access these things. This includes past life charts and many, many healing charts as well. How to support other people in finding out what's going on in their body, letting the body talk, and then guiding them in the healing process. So these are the 7 main offerings that I have going on in 2020 for the fall and winter months. The other things I want to mention is I am podcasting again on Anchor. Relationship Alchemy Podcast is the podcast where I'm speaking weekly, sometimes bi-weekly, on main relationship alchemy issues. How to move into this new realm of relationships, what things are coming up, especially in the life, death, life nature. This is something I talk about a lot in the podcast, so I hope you'll join me. Anchor, it's also available on Spotify and soon on Apple Music, I believe. So I hope to see you there. And on YouTube, I'm starting to add in some kids classes because the schools are doing wonky things. So we're talking about animal totemery, and hopefully adding some other classes there too. So if you haven't checked out those, then tune in. It's all kind of a new thing starting to get going, so I hope you'll follow along. Thank you so much for all your support and for all your love, and I look forward to serving you this year and beyond. This is Stasia Bliss. Hope to bring bliss into your house more and more every day. Much love.